What's going on, everybody? It's a lovely, lovely late evening. Thought I was check in with everybody, see what's going on. Speak a little bit about what's on my mind while I sit here and I guess you could say tear up some stuff. You already know. You got to sit here and play with the different things. Try to see if you can get things to work. Right now I bought a set of wheels from my brother, and there's a funky green paint on them that I really don't like. That's not gonna match my car. So we're sitting here putting stripper and stuff on it, trying to see if we can't get it all off, or at least cleaned up some to where I can paint it to a color that I want. But meanwhile, while I do this, thought I'd check in, see how let everybody know what's going on. Like I said, I'm just starting this YouTube page. It's going to be a little bit spread out. It's going to be family stuff. It's going to be stuff dealing with my truck that I'm building. It's going to be life itself, parties, stuff that I do on a regular. I am a biker. So, I like to go out, ride my bike, have fun, go to parties, go out of town. I go to a lot of different places. Some parties are in town, some parties are out of town. It just depends on what's going on. For general purposes, I'm not going to say what club I ride with, because right now that's not a big concern. We just need to know that, hey, he rides with some people and they are good people. I love them to death. My brothers are, I wouldn't trade them in for the world. But back to this lecture. I've been sitting around thinking about some stuff, and I guess I wanted to get some input from everybody. I'm just coming out of a divorce, and I got custody for my kids, and I don't know what it is lately. Something just gotten into them that they just think that they could do whatever they want, when they want, how they want. And I don't beat my kids and stuff like that, but I'm a firm believer, and I'll take everything that you hold dearly. And for them, it's video games. They are crazy about their video games. So, I guess my thing is just like, what is everybody doing when they kids act up? Because, in this day and age, it's different than when, we grew up. And I hate that I sound like my parents, but, I know for a fact, my parents tear a new one. Especially for talking back and lying and all that extra stuff that we know we shouldn't have been doing the whole time, but in that modern day and age, what do? You can't chastise your child like when you were younger. You can't take nothing from them, because seems like if you take anything, they find ways around it. So what do we do? Where do we go? There's a lot of things that we sit here looking like, that funky green color is like killing me. But I just tend to think about the stuff like that now. It's like, how do you change a lifestyle that people grew up with and say, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this to your kids, you can't do that to your kids. When you look at how kids are today compared to when we grew up and when our parents grew up, don't do half the stuff that was done then. You know, I didn't talk back to my mother and father. I didn't cuss at them and all this other stuff and tell them I wasn't going to do this, I wasn't going to do that. Man, I feared my parents. When I look at my eyes, I feared my parents. But now you can't do that. You can't put that kind of fear in your kids. Oh, you abusing them. Oh, that's verbal abuse. That's this abuse. That's that abuse. You know, all kind of craziness comes out of it, and you know, you just can't sit there and be like, hey, it's okay, it's all right, we're gonna do this, we're gonna work with that. You have to actually sit down and wonder what's going on. You know, what happened to this day and age that they felt like they can give that kind of power to a kid. At the end of the day, if you touch them, you go to jail. You say anything wrong to them, you catch the devil about it. You know, and that's like the ballpark figure of what I just don't get no more. It's like, how can you expect a parent to raise a child when you won't let that parent be a parent? Sorry, I got a little sidetrack. I'm over here scraping this paint off right now. There's some spots that the paint stuff is already took and it's peeling up pretty easy, and there's a couple of spots that I gotta be like, oh Lord. So I guess that's what I'm looking for today. What are y'all comments on it? You know, go to the comments below. Let me know what you say, what you're thinking. You know, even if you can give me some advice. Because I'm trying not the result of the stuff that I remember as a kid. Because, boy, I'm going to be up on that jail cell somewhere doing stuff like that. But, you know, like I said, kids don't understand what we went through. But I wasn't worried about being Mr. Popular. I wasn't worried about what somebody thought about me or, you know, how many friends I had. I didn't care. I went to school to have fun, do my thing, and, you know, I was more about my vehicle than anything. You know, go to work, come home, buy more car parts, try to see how fast I can make my stuff go. You know, heck, I can even go as far as to say females wasn't even a thought process when I was in high school. I mean, what does the average person say to that? You know, what do you think? Where do you go with it? You know, there's so much you can say, so much you can do. But let me know what you think. Like I said, I'm going to start posting more often. And yeah, I got to clean up. I'm going to be in front of y'all. I need to be looking like son. Looking like this is not going to cut it. But y'all have a nice night. I'll see y'all on the next post.